make no friends in the pits and you take no prisoners. 1 minute you're up 500,000 in soybeans and the next, boom.
Do
Kids don't
not
go to college and
attempt
they
to
resist
adjust
you.
your device.
The revolution starts now.
We have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
Turn those machines back on!
You are about to enter the halls of justice.
Show me the money!
If we lose freedom here, there's no place to escape to. This is the last stand on earth.
And welcome to the halls of justice, a Tuesday edition. I tell you what we're going to do. This is a little bonus time just for you. We're going to talk about what we got coming up on Friday. And let me go over here, open up the phone lines. Should you like to call in, and we'll do a little open lines, a little uncensored. If you would like to call in, that is. You don't have to. Phone number is 1-440-508-4185. It's 1-440-508-4185. So, coming up on Friday, I had a bunch of people send me pictures of their palms because we have a palm reader coming on by the name of Myrna Lou Goldbaum. And she's really good at what she does. She could do all this live right on the air just by looking at a scan of your palm. So I know that we had quite a few palm prints turned in. We sent them off to her. She picked out the 6 best ones, and she did readings on them. And you'll get to hear that all Friday, starting at 5 o'clock. Of course, once the podcast is published, you can download it. You can listen to it at any time. But it all starts on Friday at 5. So, that being said, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. I need everybody to get the word out about the podcast. I need you to share the information that we have guests on almost every week, and that the podcast comes out on Fridays. And if you would like to be a guest on the show, if you have an area of expertise that you want to talk about. Now, I like to dabble in conspiracy theories. I like to talk about the paranormal. All those things interest me, but we don't have to necessarily stick to that, even though that is like the wheelhouse. But if you would like to be a guest, give me a call at the number that we listed at 440-506-4185, or email us, and you could do that, hallsofjustice@roadrunner.com. And justice is spelled like just us, Justus, hallsofjustice@roadrunner.com. That's the best way to get in touch with us. Now, I've reached out for many guests, and a lot of them have responded. So I wanted to do a show on something that has pretty much interested me for a very long time. And I'll probably catch some flack for it, but I wanted to talk to somebody about the moon landing. And I'm talking to an author right now. Hopefully he'll come on. But he believes that the moon landing was faked. And I've got to tell you, I am not so certain that what we actually witnessed is what took place. Now, I believe we probably went to the moon, but I don't believe the footage that has been reported to us is the true and accurate footage. I believe that footage is completely fake. So, that being said, I am trying to get this author to come on and talk about this and see what he has to say about it. So we'll find out about that. Anyway, we're only going to be on here for a few more minutes unless we get some open line calls. Again, if you would like to call in, we'll talk about anything. I'll take your call. It's 1-440-508-4185. Whatever piques your interest, whatever crosses your mind, give us a shout, and we'll go ahead and take the call. So, trying to get the moon landing guy on. I'm also attempting to get on some Bigfoot experts, and I believe those guys are about as elusive as Bigfoot is. But I do have maybe one on the back burner that would be willing to come on and talk to us about Bigfoot. So we'll see. That's where we're at for the next couple of weeks. Trying to line up the moon landing, the Bigfoot guy. Always we'll talk about ghosts and the paranormal anytime. Anyway, so that's where we're at. This is the Halls of Justus. My name is Justus, and if you would like to be on, give us a call. As I said before, our phone number is 440-508-4185. And whatever you want to talk about is fair game. So I was thinking when we get Myrna on coming up of asking her a few questions. I was going to, in her bio, she says there's 5 basic lines. She uses this, I guess they call it Oriental palmistry. So I was going to ask her what the 5 lines on your hand mean. I was also going to ask her, she's big into soulmates, so I could tell you that. You listen in, she's going to talk a lot about soulmates. So I was going to ask her what makes her concentrate on soulmates, and has she ever put anybody together over the years who turned out to be true soulmates. And then I'm also going to ask her if she could see in somebody's palm if maybe they're with somebody who is not their soulmate. I don't know. We're going to find out the answers to all this together. Then we'll get some background from her. We'll talk about whatever else comes up. To be honest with you, I only plan write out about maybe 10 questions. And other than that, it's whatever direction that the guest takes it in, and we'll go from there. So Friday, that comes out. All right. The new podcast is published every Friday. That means it comes out every Friday. And it looks like we're not going to get any calls here this evening. I'll give it another minute or two. 440 is the area code. 440-508-4185. 440-508-4185. And so we'll wrap this up. I don't know where everyone's at, but here where we're based in Ohio, the weather has been fantastic for the most part this winter. It's supposed to be 60 tomorrow. Got some thunderstorms coming in. And this all makes me flash back to my days of working as an on-air jock, reading the weather and doing promos, going from there. So while we're at it, let's talk about my DJ service. All right, so Music Masters Entertainment is the name of my DJ service. Been doing it for a very long time. This past Sunday, we were at a bridal show, the Beautiful You bridal show, at the former Oberlin Inn, which is now called the Hotel at Oberlin, I think. But anyway, if you know somebody that's getting married, if you need a DJ for any event, we do many class reunions, a few birthdays. We don't get so many of those anymore. Corporate events we do, charity events we do. So again, if you need any of that, then just check out our Facebook site, and it's Music Masters. The regular website is www.musicmasters.com. And of course, I can't spell anything correctly, so music is spelled with a K. All right? Well, let's be honest. The real reason that we spell music with a K is because Music Masters with a C was already taken. What are you going to do? Somebody got to it before me. So until they decide to give that domain name up, I guess we're music with a K. But anyway, we've been doing this for a very long time. We have a great light show. You can see that on our Facebook page. We'll do uplighting. We have the capability of doing the ceremony and your reception, and not have to tear down and reset up at different locations. We got enough systems where we can do that. So that's a little bit about me. But more importantly, I need to know about you. I need to know about what you want to hear us do here on the podcast. give me a call at 440-508-4185. Last call, 440-508-4185. All right, so you do that, and we could chit-chat, but it looks like we're just going to go ahead and ride this on out of here. So we will see you Friday night about 5 o'clock, and we'll be talking to Myrna Lou Goldbaum. All right, Myrna Lou, she's coming up Friday night. Until then, everybody, you have a great week. This is the Halls of Justice. Be good and get well soon.